Uh,
I believe we are going to be back playing our regular campaign. Is that correct?
Yes.
Sheridan will be joining us, and we'll be back on our regularly scheduled program. That was difficult to say. We still might continue this campaign every once in a while if someone can't make it or if we just feel like it. So if you like this campaign or if you want us to keep going, just let us know. We are down one person, and that's okay. We're gonna make it work.
They're saying in chat they can only hit Nick.
No, I fixed it.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. I fixed it like as soon as so we should be good.
Okay.
So pretend, just pick up what you thought I said that entire time.
They heard a vast majority of it.
Okay, good. So, if you have been following, we're going to do a quick recap. Sorry if you hear my dogs barking. They are very playful and by my feet right now, so they might start barking. Last we left our Phantom Finders in Hunterton Townsville. They were at a heavy metal concert. Dogs, shh. Hold on. Go. Okay. They were at a heavy metal concert. They had gotten some intel that there was some supernatural activities going on, and it was centered around this concert that was going to be happening. They did some research, found some ancient Celtic holidays that were tied to this day, and that were also tied to what looked like mass deaths of people surrounding musical instruments. They infiltrated the concert through various means, and at the show made their way towards the sound tower and towards the bandmates to try to stop the show. Upon hearing the music, all of the Phantom Finders started feeling kind of faint, and Jesus, dogs. Did you hear them hacking and barking and growling? She calm down. Like, God.
I think I know what the cryptid is.
Chihuahua mixes. It's all Chihuahua mixes.
It's my stupid terrier. Shut up. They have great lives, everyone. Don't at me, okay? Upon hearing the music, you guys started feeling faint and like you were losing like your own faculties. You felt the life draining out of you, and you saw from the people around you, it seemed like everybody was in a trance, and you started seeing people dropping, right? Not necessarily dying, but it looked like their livelihood was being drained from them. Scotty and, God, I don't remember everybody's name. It's been too long. Fuck. Scotty and Deanna made their way towards the stage. Scotty, without hesitation, just blasting mothers in the face.
Not mothers.
Well, I was going to say motherfuckers, but not actually. Shh. Not actually.
Thank
mothers.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
He's not that bad.
It might have been. You never know.
They could have been mothers. You don't know. They probably were not. They seemed to be humanoid, but not human. And he started also blasting away these, like, as you called them earlier, Nick, hellhounds that also did quite a number on you. Deanna made her way up to the stage, took out what looked like somebody that was casting magic, one of two people that looked like they were concentrating on forming a force field over the actual band. You took out one of them and then proceeded to run on stage. And what did you do?
I don't remember.
You killed somebody.
With the zombie?
You killed the main singer.
I don't remember how I did that.
You had your wooden stake and you rolled really high. Do you remember? Because I do.
I don't.
Deanna ran on stage after seeing Scotty almost being taken out by these hellhounds and taken over by what looked like a really large security guard. You ran on stage to try to take out one of the band members, and you decided to go after the main guitarist / singer. And in doing so, you jumped up and came down on him with your pointy stick, and you got him right in the jugular. You don't remember that? Yeah, that's good. Deanna probably blocked it out of her mind. So at the moment, Deanna has been sprayed with blood, looks back, sees Scotty, who has been shot with a dart, almost paralyzed, face smashed in, bitten multiple times by hellhounds, which you've been affected by something coming out of their saliva that, what did it do for you for a period? It's been too many weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And too many, I don't know, something happened to you. I have it written down.
I think you was just woozy for a little bit.
Yeah, I think you couldn't quite control your body.
Yeah. And are they really hellhounds? Did I get that right?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
I was like,
yeah, I'm just gonna call it. It's better than calling them wolf-like dog things. At the same time, Doc had climbed up the sound tower, Mary Sue had pretended to be a security guard. Or was that too many? Weston pretended to be security guard so Doc could go up into the security tower and start wreaking havoc on all of the equipment that was controlling the sound. Hold on. All right, out. Both of you.
We're making this much noise when we were just chatting earlier.
I know.
We just waited until we went live.
Yep.
Mary Sue took her mom bag of holding and found these like wire cables that were going from the sound tower to the stage that felt like they were helping conduct this like life-sucking electricity basically. And she formed her purse around it and used all of her mom's strength and broke one of those free. At the same time, you all saw, what was his name?
Charlie.
Oh yeah, Charlie.
Charlie, who did manage to escape your van by climbing to the very driver's seat and unlocking it. Wasn't that hard for him. He was jamming out at the front. Like he made his way up to the front and you all saw him go down. He got the life drained out of him and he collapsed. While this all was happening, the music's playing. Deanna and Scotty are fucking murdering people. The sky above you is swirling, right? Clouds are forming. Lightning is cracking down, and there is almost like an earthquake that had happened, right? This crack, this fissure that had formed going basically through the middle of the crowd. That was becoming deeper and deeper. So, who do I want to start with? First, my beer. My water.
Consider your options.
Multiple things happen at once. Deanna.
Kadith donated $20. Thank you, Kadith.
Yay!
Oh, thank you.
It's just getting worse and worse. It's fine. Donate more money for us to have better sound systems, please. Multiple things happen at once. Deanna basically cuts off the main guitar and vocals coming. So it alleviates some of that like life-draining energy that you feel. Mary Sue rips off one of the metal conducting wires, and at the same time, Doc is up there wreaking havoc on the soundboard. And I believe they used magic and liquid that was up there to destroy it. All right, we're gonna start furthest away. Scotty, you are currently on the ground, still awake, still fighting, barely hanging on. There's that big motherfucker in your face that you have. Actually, you blew him away. You shot him in the face. I didn't expect for this to be so gnarly.
Oh yeah, he shot him in the face right as Deanna looked over. I do
Yeah,
remember
exactly.
that.
Yep. There is, for lack of a better word, a hellhound on you right now, and it is tearing into your leg. You've been fucked up.
Mhm.
Like you've felt this before. You feel life slipping away from you, but you are holding on as you see Deanna all on that stage alone, surrounded by the rest of the band. Your vision's kind of going in and out. Deanna, you got blood sprayed across your face, and you look back to see Scotty staring at you as this mangy, otherworldly, like wolf dog is tearing into him. And you both see an explosion as Mary Sue severs the connection of one of the cables to the sound tower. And as you see that, sparks go flying. You also see this huge blowout of flames coming from the top of the sound tower. The windows shoot out of it, and the whole thing starts like teetering back and forth. Mary Sue, you know that this thing is going to come down. The music is still going, but barely. You cannot see Scotty or Deanna or Charlie. You know Doc is up in the sound tower, and you do see Weston. What do you do?
Shit. Can you start with me?
Yeah.
Can I get a sense of like which direction it's probably gonna fall?
Towards the stage.
Towards the stage?
Not like directly, like kind of, I would say it's falling away from, you don't exactly know where Scotty is, but it's kind of following in the opposite stage direction of that. It doesn't look like it's tall enough to hit the stage. It's still quite a ways out.
Okay. Am I in its path?
You could very easily get out of its way.
Okay.
It's on like, not quite like scaffolding, but it is metal legs, right? It's not like this reinforced. You could easily evade it falling.
Okay. Fuck.
What you gonna do?
Fuck, what am I gonna do?
Weston, you see the legs of this thing starting to buckle as well. Both of you, I need you to know what you're gonna do quickly.
I was probably partway up this thing in order to get Doc up. So I would probably run the rest of the way up to make sure that Doc gets out.
Okay, you're running up this thing that's falling down.
If I don't see Doc coming out, yes. If I see any sign of Doc coming out, then I'm not going in.
You do not see Doc coming out.
You get to yell at Mary Sue, get everybody out of its path,
That was kind of the plan. Yep, that's what I was thinking. I was
and
gonna
I'm
try to
going
do.
in. Yeah, and I'm going in.
Oh, you're going up? Okay. So you start running up this thing. Mary Sue, you're gonna start getting everybody out of the way.
Yeah, to the best of my ability.
I mean, everybody, there are people passed out. I will say this is falling in the direction, it's gonna cross paths with the ravine that has formed here. So there's not a lot of people, but here's the ravine. This is gonna fall like almost perpendicular to it.
Okay.
People are lethargic. You can kind of just hoard them out of the way. Deanna, what are you doing?
How high is the stage off the ground?
Probably like 10 feet max.
I'm gonna jump off the stage and try and run and help Scotty.
He's on the stage.
Oh, he is on the stage. I thought he was off the stage.
He's like in the wings, basically.
I'm like almost backstage kind of area.
Like imagine there's like stairs going up from the back of the stage onto the stage, and then you can go on to where everybody sees you. He's kind of like in the wings.
Yeah.
Okay, I rip the stake out of the jugular of the guitarist, not really paying attention to what I'm doing, splattered in blood. Like, Scotty, no! I want to start running to try and help Scotty. I want to help, like, use my magic juju bag to help heal him, like sling some magic.
Okay, your magic juju bag to help heal him.
Oh no, that's a weapon. My bad. I want to use magic though to help.
I heal you. You die.
I was like,
Here, have this.
I
toxic
know.
powder.
I feel so bad because I can do the heals, but I'm all the way away. Well, I can try to do the heals. I can.
Here, take this red juju berry juice that's not really juice. Drink that to feel better.
Well, I'm being attacked. So what are you doing?
No, I know. No, I'm gonna. I'm trying to heal you as you're being attacked.
Do you
So,
have
you
something that heals?
I can use magic.
Explain to me
But I
what
don't
you
ha-
do. How have you ever healed somebody before through magic? You can't just say that you're gonna do it. Don't die.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna heal because I don't know how to heal, even though like Deanna doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't want to end up covered in more. What is this? I don't know what this is. She's gonna attack the hellhound and like the hellhound with the stake.
So we're gonna play this out. Deanna starts trying to attack this hellhound to help Scotty out. Weston runs up the sound tower to try to get Doc out. Mary Sue's clearing everybody out of the way. Weston, you get about halfway, maybe a little bit more up the sound tower, and the front legs go out, and the entire top of it just slides off. You kind of go with it, but the stairs and the base of it kind of hang on where the top where Doc and the soundboard's at. Slides off, narrowly missing you, Mary Sue, and starts tumbling towards the ravine. Mary Sue, you do see Doc flail out of the sound tower, very, very injured, very close to the ravine, teetering on the edge.
I'm gonna go retrieve Doc.
Weston, you also see this, but you are on the stairs.
I will get off the stairs and go over and try and. Is Doc okay? Doc's not okay. Doc's not okay. What?
Mary Sue is honed in. Like mom mode has activated.
You guys still
I have my
cover
backpack. I have
your
my
ear?
first aid kit. Can I do anything?
So you guys still have things covering your ears to protect you from the music. So what's happening is
This is all happening quick, right? This is like
this is fast.
Yeah.
Weston, you start running up and this thing goes down. You barely have time to think about what just happened, and you are trying to traverse your way down these broken ass stairs, trying to make your way towards Doc to keep her from falling, because this ravine is still spreading. It's like,
Ooh, okay.
yeah. Mary Sue, you abandon the people you were helping. Probably not the best word, sorry. And run towards them. You jump towards her and reach your hand out. And as you do, a large crack forms. She does not fall in, but you do, for a split second, see something come out. You're not sure what you see. Not tangible completely. And then you see a few more, almost like shadows, flying out up into the storm. And then you see one that has more shape to it. Still almost like smoky black, but a little bit more formed. It's like a long, very long, feminine hand reach up, grab onto Doc, and yank her in.
Fuck.
This is what happens when the player character is not here.
You die.
What do you do?
I quick peek in the hole.
You look down into this hole and you see nothing. It is the absence of anything, the absence of light, but you feel fucking scared. You feel that you know with like your whole being that there are things in there that should not be, things that should not exist. And the hairs on the back of your neck start to stand up.
Yep.
And everybody sees this at once. Something shoot out of the crack. I know, I should.
Children. You're all children.
Sorry, I tried to keep it together.
You hear this guttural, like, scream that turns slowly deeper and deeper and deeper, and you see something shoot out that looked kind of like what you originally saw, Mary Sue, this very akin to like in Ghostbusters when all of the ghosts are like coming out and just like black, you know, like shooting up. Very much like that, except for this one, again, is a lot more formed. And it looks like a long feminine body. It shoots up into the sky. And you hear this high-pitched scream. And as everybody hears that, the music stops completely. The hellhound that was biting you whimpers and starts backing away. Scotty,
I shoot it.
you shoot it, and as you do so, you look back, like your head rolls back to see like what is going on as you're losing consciousness, and you see Doc 40 foot in the air, floating, shroud in black, shadowy mist, and you lose consciousness.
Have fun, guys.
Here's Sue and Weston. You also see this. Deanna, are you still fixated on Scotty?
I probably did the hellhound like stop and look in the direction of where
Yeah.
Doc is floating. I probably would have.
Before Scotty shot him.
Yeah, I probably would have.
This poor whimpering hellhound you shot.
Probably would have like.
You
looking
also.
too.
It looks like Doc, but it is very not at the same time. Who was there when Doc had her premonition during that first episode?
I think it was just
Scotty.
and Mary Sue.
I was there for the aftermath.
Yeah, it was just me.
Scotty, before you lose consciousness, you feel like you have seen a glimpse of this before. Hard to explain, but like when somebody is in a certain mood or takes on a certain side of themselves that maybe not everybody sees, right? Maybe if their temper comes out or whatnot, you saw this kind of darker shadow over Doc when she got.
Sorry.
That's okay. Not to this degree, but you pass out. And you all see Doc floating, like I said, about 30, 40 feet in the air, kind of like limply, her head hanging down before it shoots up. And she scans all of you, seeing who's up and who's not. And a voice that is not Doc's at all comes out and says, I told you to look out for me. Yep, Scotty's done. She's glaring at Mary Sue specifically, because Mary Sue is right there where you shot out of.
Yep. Cool.
Who knows about Doc's past?
I don't think she told any of us.
Yeah.
So she tried to tell the two of you, and that put her into a really bad migraine.
Yeah. But when it comes to like her actual backstory and stuff,
Okay.
I don't think she disclosed anything. I'd say Scotty would probably know the most, if any.
Which is that she's shit at spades. That's all Scotty knows. Yeah.
You feel a very dark, ominous presence as they start laughing. And it's Doc's voice going in and out between what she normally sounds like in this really deep, almost like static sounding voice. You did this. All of you did this.
I immediately start looking around for everybody else.
Yeah. Yep.
You guys can see barely. I'll give it this to you guys. You can barely see Deanna off to the side of the stage. And Doc starts cackling. You've unleashed so much that you don't even know. Doc, say goodbye to your friend.
Fuck.
And then she puts her hands together and almost starts like muttering a prayer and reaches out towards where Scotty is. Scotty, let me pull something up real quick.
Since
Bring
I
it,
don't know Scotty's
bitch.
there and just that Deanna is there, I'm yelling at Deanna to run. Deanna, run!
Just frozen.
Run!
Captain Lawrence S. Roscoe. You are on a bus, a Greyhound, with your duffel bag. Your knee is really stiff. You have a cane with you that you didn't have before. You're tired. Not just from staying up late, but you are tired emotionally. And you know that once you get home, it is going to take some adjusting. Because you are not coming back the same person that you left as. But all you want to do is get home. This is the longest fucking bus ride you have ever been on. But by the time you finally make it back to your town, there's no welcoming party or parade for you. You get off the bus and you walk home very slowly. And the lights are off at your house, which I guess is kind of late. It's a school night, so I don't know, maybe she didn't get the message that I was coming home today. No, I guess mail sometimes gets lost. That must be it. They're probably just sleeping. I'll surprise them. I'll wake them up. You go up to the door and it's already open. Maybe a surprise party? You don't like surprises anymore. So you immediately turn on a light. And when you turn the light on, the light is going back and forth as you look up, and the light that hung over your living room is slowly coming to a halt. And the really boxy, clunky TV that you sent money home for your wife to buy is smashed in the corner. And you see blood everywhere. And you start trying to run down the hallway, but your knee gives out. So you are holding yourself on the wall, trying to run down the hallway towards the rooms. And you see incredibly large gash marks down the hallway. And almost something that looks like it was scraping something against the ceiling. And you know what you're going to find. Because you've done this before. You know it's going to be there, or who's not going to be there anymore. And you see a rocking horse slowly going back and forth, and the kid's nightlight. And then you hear in your head, doesn't have to be this way. Don't you deserve to be happy? Haven't you lost enough? Don't you want your family back? I'm going to roll against you. And I want to know if you are going to resist this roll or not. So think about that.
So resisting the will of this voice.
Yeah. If you want to, if you don't want to. And with this roll, you do have the ability to, not to decide if you resist, but you're able to say if you want to resist or not. That might not be the outcome, but with my roll, you have the ability to say whether you want to resist this or not. I'm gonna just keep painting this picture. You see the canopy of your little girl's bed, pink and glittery, flowers on it, collapsed. And your wife's shoed slippers sticking out from behind the bed.
I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kill you.
You're resisting? I want you to make, oof. I want you to roll plus cool.
Okay.
Your cool is your ability to.
No, I'm just laughing because it's a 0.
If it beats what I rolled.
I nicked. I'm sorry. I rolled a 12.
Okay. Deanna, you see Scotty kind of thrashing back and forth, mumbling to himself. And Mary Sue and Weston, you see the body of Doc convulsing also, and then let out this really agitated yell, and then like fling her hand away, and then
With my eyes still closed, you just see my left hand.
Doc gather the shadows from around her, pull them into her fingers, and then shoot it out towards where she was pointing, which you know is the stage. I'm gonna roll to kick some ass against both Scotty and Deanna as this large ball of wispy shadows comes hurling towards you out of pure frustration and anger, obviously, that what they wanted to happen did not. Let me get my stats here. Oof, not so good. I need to check my dice. Let's see. Okay, so this ball of energy goes flying towards the stage, and instead of making contact with the stage, it makes contact with one of the metal wire conductors, which shoots electricity back towards Doc and hits her in the shoulder. What does everybody do?
Duck for cover
You
behind something.
You have partial cover right now. You are behind the wing of the stage, so you can crawl back and get more coverage.
What?
Try and like drag Scotty's body with me.
Am I conscious? Okay.
The threat that you were fighting and that you knew of is now gone. So now you lose consciousness. Correct?
Well, I mean, I'm not. I have 5 harm on me, so it's up to you if I'm conscious or not. I still have 2 left.
That was not counting the hound that was currently on you.
This is true.
So you are not actively bleeding out, but you are fucked up.
Yes,
Like
I'm.
you need some severe medical attention.
Yeah.
Deanna, I'll say that you can drag Scotty out of the way.
I'm gonna start making my way to the stage as quickly as possible while trying to like usher people that I'm passing to grab somebody in GTFO.
Yeah. Weston, what are you doing?
Following in Mary Sue's path.
Perfect. Doc, after getting hit in the shoulder with like the backlash of their own magic, falls to the ground, and you feel this wave of energy as they almost like they stick their head into, I was gonna say they stick their head in the crack. They stick their head into the ravine and almost like this like sucking, slurping.
Welcome to my life.
This is such a serious moment, goddamn.
The trick is just to roll through it and act like there's nothing wrong.
I can't because
I
I
know.
make myself laugh too much.
It's hard.
They almost like inhale, and you hear like these like muffled screams, almost like as if they're inhaling them. And you see this dark energy coming out of the ravine being inhaled by Doc, who looks like they regain some vigor. And then they turn and start marching towards you, Mary Sue, and you, Weston.
They love that booty stank. They love that booty stank.
They love that booty stank. They are screaming at you both, and you can make out some of what they're saying, because there are still explosions going off with this. It looks like the metal conductors almost got overcharged from everything that Doc did to it, so they are firing off, disconnecting from the stage, disconnecting from the soundboard. So you guys have ringing in your ears, and you are hearing most of what Doc is saying. And you hear words of, when it's Doc's voice, it sounds incredibly sad. And it's like you're listening to 2 radio stations that both aren't coming in clear. And when you hear Doc, she is crying and screaming, like the kind of scream of just pure agony and sadness. And they are yelling for their parents. And then you hear that other voice, that guttural, dark voice, saying things like, I'm here now. You're not alone because I'm here. I'll protect you. And it's going in and out of both of these, kind of like tuning each other out. And every once in a while, just a cackle of laughter coming from Doc in both of their voices. And then at the same time, an even higher pitched voice shouting towards all of you, you could have stopped this.
You said they're coming towards me and Weston?
Mm-hmm.
Stopped what? What could we have stopped?
And again, they stop and throw their head back and let out a big cackle and lift their hands up. And as they do, just more of these black shadows come flying out of the ravine.
I am gonna charge at this thing. I am going to lift up my big old mom bag. Doc, honey, I'm so sorry about this, and I'm gonna smack the shit out of the side of the head of this thing.
All right, go.
Preferably towards the ravine.
Towards the ravine?
No, away from the
Oh.
ravine. Away from the
Like
ravine.
you're fucking going for it. Roll to kick some ass.
There's nunchucks, a 24 pack of condoms, some cigarettes, a
few
couple of joints,
No, no, the nunchucks are in the bra, remember?
a 24 pound cannonball, 37 throwing stars.
In a part-time person.
Which one do I add for kick some ass?
Tough.
Tough.
You can also use luck,
I can use luck.
which I did use luck against that last injury I would have taken, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. What does the luck do? Do I just add?
You use luck to avoid all harm, or change roll to a 12.
Yeah, so you automatically will succeed.
But didn't we get one re-roll from the last time that we played from
I do have something written down about a dice
was it
roll. I
Leviton's
get
donation, I think?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't used it already.
But I want to, because I have my, could I consider this
Talk to me. Talk to me.
helping out? Because I have my power of heart.
Are you trying to help out Doc?
Yes. And myself.
Tell me how. Yeah, I will allow it if you can make it work RP wise.
Okay. Yeah. As all I see is one of my friends has something in her, on her, whatever. She is in a state, and as moms might do, somebody's acting out. I'm gonna smack a bitch. I mean, if not, that's okay.
No.
Okay. I thought I would try.
Yeah. There was a way you could have. I would have bought it.
It's okay. All right, so and then using a luck, I get to re-roll one of them, or
No, you just
I
automatically succeed.
just get it 12. Okay.
Luck will count against you eventually.
Yeah. No, I won't. That's going to be. If I didn't use my +1 from last time we played. I've got that written down. That is a 9.
Okay. So you turn around and charge towards Doc, mom bag in hand, mom jeans in full effect. Forget, were you wearing a Metallica or an Iron Maiden shirt?
Maiden.
Aiden.
Yeah, blowing in the wind as you come down and say, I'm sorry. And you smack her like right across the face, like spit goes flying out. And as you do so, their hand grabs yours at the same time, and you get a flash of a memory. We're doing lots of memories today, but it's not your own memory. Even though you're seeing it through your own eyes, it's very quick, rapid clips of memories. Similar to what Scotty saw. Not quite the same. The same emotions, though. Pain, sadness, feeling alone, feeling like you are Doc, but very young, in England, alone. Then you're at an orphanage. Then you're a little bit older and you start making it on your own. The pain is consuming. The unknown. What happened? Where's my family? Who could have done this? Nobody believes me. I'm crazy. The things I see. Until in a moment of pure weakness and grief, you feel yourself completely let go or be consumed by, you're not sure, the grief that you feel. And Mary Sue becomes aware of herself separating from Doc as she sees that same very long, fingered, slender, feminine form almost take over Doc in this memory. And then it's the Doc that you know. And you come back as their hand is on you and you feel burn marks singeing into you like fire. And you take 2 points of harm, but you do inflict harm on Doc as well. Is anyone else doing anything?
I'm probably still trying to haul Scotty's ass behind girl. Ugh. Ugh.
While this is happening, you hear and that same helicopter that you saw hovering over and dropping off the band comes flying back.
Oh, shit.
And you see things falling from it as it's flying overhead. And trails of smoke coming off of these little canisters that are falling that hit the ground and immediately start filling everything with smoke. Everybody that is awake starts to lose consciousness just a little bit. Things start swimming around. And you hear things being repelled down. I'll give everybody one last, besides Scotty. I'll give Scotty one too.
Okay.
You can't take a full action. You can try to perceive something. You could try to grab something. You do literally one small movement before everybody loses consciousness.
Can I, like, when I see the smoke, just try and stop from inhaling it?
Try, absolutely.
I grab my hunting rifle and just slide it to Deanna and then pass out.
I am going to try to get back to Weston.
You let go of Doc?
At least, yeah.
Or do you know, get Doc off of you? You start stumbling towards Weston. Weston, what are you doing?
Weston is staring at the stage, then looking back at Mary Sue, then staring at the stage, looking back at Mary Sue, and gets so dizzy and passes out on the spot before he can do anything. Yeah. He's too torn.
Yeah, he's just a little baby.
Yeah.
This is a little baby. This is a lot for him. Everybody loses consciousness. I would like everyone to roll a plus tough for me.
I mean, mine is tough.
I was going to say for those of us who have no tough or negative. Oh, shit. Well,
8.
8. Oh.
13.
Fucking motherfucker. And you were gonna be the one that I was like, don't roll because you've taken so much damage. Deanna is fucking out, sucking her thumb, like gaga goo goo out as a baby. Weston and Mary Sue, you are mostly out, but every once in a while, like almost if you're in a fever dream, you catch glimpses of what's going on, and you hear guttural talk in a language you do not understand. You don't know how long that goes on for. And then you feel yourself being carried away, rolled away, floating. You hurt, your head hurts so bad. You hear talking, you think you understand it. You think you understand the language. And bright lights in front of you as you blink and there's a flashlight. Small handheld flashlight checking your pupils. And then you hear the voices slowly start to come in and make sense. Are you okay? Can you focus?
Can I focus?
In a minute. Scotty, you've been through this before. This is not going to take you out completely. You can barely move. You are in a lot of physical pain. And it is hard for you to keep complete consciousness. You're able to keep a small part of your brain focused on the reality around you. And you're aware of voices that you still cannot understand what they're saying around you. And you hear things being shuffled around, things being dragged away, not yourself. And you can feel Deanna next to you as well. And then what feels like hours, maybe a whole day. You don't know how long you're lying here. You keep losing consciousness. You hear sirens coming. And you feel yourself being put onto a stretcher. And you don't feel Deanna next to you anymore. And you hear voices saying, he'll be fine. He'll be all right. Is he hunting out here? Is it an earthquake? What could have caused that? Why does he have these bite marks? What was he doing? What was he doing with these guns? And you hear things like, a lot of people lost. A lot of people really injured. People that haven't woken up yet. Was it an electrical storm? It was an earthquake, but that doesn't explain everything. It must have been an earthquake. And maybe it caused an electrical surge on the stage. Yeah. And you kind of hear this story over the course of, you don't know how long, because you do eventually completely lose consciousness. And eventually you all wake up. Some of you before others. I would say Weston and Deanna probably wake up first. In the hospital. Not in your own rooms. A lot of other people in here with you. And we're going to fast forward through some of this. You two wake up and find the others. Mary Sue is awake, but still hooked up to an IV, getting some fluids back to her. She has a really gnarly burn on her arm. Scotty is in surgery. His leg was broken. He'll be out soon. About 4 days go by after this accident, and you all have been held at home with your families. Scotty, you have been held in the hospital this time to recover. And 4 days afterwards, it is time for you to leave the hospital. And there's going to be a quick speech given off by the mayor outside of town hall today as well. Memorial for the tragic event that happened. This natural disaster that everybody's calling.
I have been asking around at the hospital if anybody knows what happened to Charlie.
Charlie is alive. Not doing great. He was in a coma for the first few days, and he has since woken up, but only his family is allowed to see him. They speculate that he was caught in an electrical surge that was caused by, this is what you're picking up, the hubbub around the hospital, from this crazy earthquake that ran through the middle of the concert and caused an electrical shortage. He must have been standing on one of the wires, and I guess he just got really electrocuted. There's a lot of confusion, but then people, no, that's what happened. You know, reinforcing what they say, convincing each other.
Have we heard anything from Doc's partner?
No.
From Heather. Have we heard anything of Doc?
You guys have heard nothing.
About anybody?
You know, it's almost like the entire town went into shutdown and mourning. Nothing is happening. You guys are on spring break, but businesses are closed down. People aren't leaving their house. There were a lot of casualties. Most of them were people that didn't live in the town, but there were a few people that did, and a lot of people that were hurt. And there's a lot of confusion, but everybody has, over the past few days, come to the consensus that it was a natural disaster paired with shoddy electrical work from this concert. And both of you, all of you, maybe not Scotty because he's just being released, if you've been trying to gather information, all you can gather is from the people that went to the concert, everybody, yeah, the music was great. Everybody was, I felt fantastic. You know, I was having a great time. Everybody was dancing around, and then, right, then I passed out, or yeah, I felt the earthquake and it hit my head. Everybody said they were having a great time, nothing amiss. And even your own memories of it are a little foggy, especially Weston and Deanna, who originally failed your checks against the music.
Um,
And you all know that Scotty is being released today as well.
yeah, I think Mary Sue would go to the hospital to help Scotty get home. Because if your leg is broken, I don't think you're driving.
His car is probably
Still in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see Scotty crutches ass out of the hospital in just his hospital gown,
smoking a cigarette.
smoking a cigarette with like a plastic bag full of the shit that the hospital kept for him
Mhm.
in his hand.
Yeah.
Did you guys go with, or are you not with Mary Sue?
Deanna definitely would have gone with.
Weston?
It would depend on how mom is doing.
She seems fine.
If she's doing fine,
Like,
um,
really chipper.
then oh, she's in one of her up moods. Okay, cool. Yeah, then I'll go.
Yeah, like, house is clean. She's making meals from scratch.
So we're in one of those manias. Okay.
You all pull up and see Scotty just leaned against the hospital wall, smoking a cigarette in his hospital gown.
I'd probably run up and like, give me your bag of shit.
He just hands it to her.
I'll go around and open up the door. Make sure he can get in.
Cigarette in mouth.
It's okay, I've already rolled down the windows.
Climbs in.
I'm gonna stay angled either in front or at a point where I can't see the back flap of the gown.
Love that. So you guys pick him up. You explain what's been going on, right? Everybody's chalking it up to a natural disaster. Nobody's heard from Doc. The town has started to open. It was closed down for like a day and a half to 2 days, just so everybody could wrap their heads around what's going on. They're saying it's, a national tragedy because one of the band members died and they couldn't find the body.
They couldn't find a body. Deanna, do you know about
What? I don't know what happened. I mean, the band wasn't that great, but the poor guy. I think it was a guy. I don't know. Do you remember anything that happened? I don't remember much.
Huh.
I
have
think I
no
staked a
idea.
vampire.
You what?
I think I staked a vampire.
There were vampires there?
No.
I think so. I remember having my steak
And
and
eating
there was
it too.
blood, but I can't find my steak anymore. I don't know where it is. I wonder if another vampire took it.
Mary Sue, where are you driving to? Where's Mary Sue driving to?
Mary Sue probably hasn't left yet. Just kind of filling him in and giving everybody a moment to decompress. Has the mayor given her speech yet?
It's probably started already, or it's about to start. It's supposed to be very short. You all see Stone Throw Rough sitting on the planter opposite side of the entrance from Scotty. Feet just dangling, kicking back and forth.
I'll back up the van so we're closer to Ralph.
You see, sorry, I do make myself laugh. You see Ralph not in a hospital gown, just normal Ralph clothes, but he's got an oxygen tank and he's smoking a doobie.
Oh man.
Then I'll put it back on.
Does that make you more high?
Don't ask.
But
You okay, Ralph?
Your oxygen.
Yeah.
She'll make you go blind. Be careful.
I thought
Sounds about Ralph's never gonna go blind.
The third
I
person
see.
again.
Too much.
Mm-hmm.
What have you seen, Ralph?
Maybe something. Okay, you guys are not in the mood. I get it. I'm sorry. I didn't read the room properly. Scotty, you good? Dude, you want?
What'd you see, Ralph?
Helps with the pain. No, okay, dude. More for me. Doc took off.
What do you mean Doc took off?
So where?
Back across the big old blue man.
Like
What? Like,
Like
you
she-
saw her?
Well, I talked to Heather.
You talked to Heather.
Did Heather go with her? Go with them?
They're like a couple, man.
Ralph, I don't have the patience
Oh!
today.
You what?
I don't have the patience for your bullshit
Dude,
today.
she went back to England. She got all weirded out after everything that happened. Earthquake. Wink wonk, right?
And she said Doc was with, they said that Doc
Yeah.
was going with them.
They were going back to like, I don't know, something about family or no, not family. Needed to find herself. I don't know. It sounded like some sort of spiritual quest, maybe. Like I gotta find myself again. Heather said, "Peace out." They didn't actually say that, but you know they left yesterday.
Oh,
she didn't leave a message or anything.
Like on an answering machine.
No, I mean like she didn't say, "Hey Ralph, if you see my people, or if you see Doc's people, give them this message. If you see Scotty or Mary Sue."
Look, Deanna, I think you guys are cool, but I am not a messenger bird, so no, there was not a message left with me.
I mean, if Mary Sue baked you enough cookies, would you?
I'm not withholding. I mean,
I'm just saying. You said
I'm
you said you're not a
holding, not
messenger bird,
withholding.
but under the right circumstances, you would be, right?
No, not this time.
thank you, Ralph. Don't blow yourself up.
You guys good?
not particularly, but
Yeah. Mayor's
Just
giving a speech.
Tired. Yeah.
You heard about it?
Did you
Mhm.
hear it?
I caught part of it.
What did she say?
Big lost people, tragedy, earthquake, freak earthquake, magnitude that they've never seen. Explosions from an surplus of energy from the concert. Tell you what, it doesn't explain one thing. Scotty, why were you out there hunting, man? 'Cause that's what they say you were doing. Vet found with teeth marks from wild animal. Loaded. Armored up. Must have been hunting. Didn't know there was a concert going on.
None of your fucking business. And if you want to keep that brain of yours inside your skull cavity, I would stop poking into my fucking business.
Yeah, I'm just trying to share some information, man.
Thank you, Ralph.
It is appreciated, Ralph.
Those
Yeah.
cookies. Those cookies. I'll bake you all some.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Mary Sue never gets cookies baked for her, so
I know.
do it.
Appreciated.
I made Tildy some. Oh, she loved it. Oh, you guys should go talk to Tildy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think she hates us? Me?
Me?
Did you guys like do something to her?
No,
No.
it's fine. We will go check in with Tildy.
Check out her house. She's not at the library.
Okay.
Wait,
Nobody's at the library. Catch you later, Scotty. And he wheels away with his oxygen tank.
So there goes. I was going to ask if we wanted to go check in on Heather.
So
we should-
am I the only one that when he said that Doc flew away, Doc was flying, so I thought,
She was flying?
well, was floating at some point, kind of.
I don't remember.
Doc's gone.
I know
Doc-
she's gone. He
all
just
that
told
matters.
us, but
There was a lot of weird stuff that happened at the show that we might need to fill you in on some of it. It sounds like, Deanna. It sounds like you might not remember a lot of it. There was a lot that happened.
maybe let's go talk to Tildy, or we could break into the library while nobody's there.
No, maybe we should take Scotty home. He just got out of the hospital.
Well, yeah. After Scotty, do you want to go help me break into the library after we get you some clothes?
Why do we need to break into the library?
How about this? I'm gonna drop you kids close to Tildy's. I'm gonna take Scotty home.
Okay.
You go check in with her. See what's going on. Call me later. Let me know that you guys made it home, okay? But you're right. I'm going to get Scotty home. You're gonna go check in with Tildy. Ralph wouldn't have brought it up if it's not a big deal. So let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
I hand Deanna a pair of keys. One for a gas tank and one for an ignition, because that's how cars worked back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, go find my car. Let her know where it's at. If you go over 55, I will break both of your legs.
I didn't think it ran under 55. Is that just the way you drive?
Deanna, if you go over 55, I will break both of your fucking legs in front of your parents. Do you understand?
Is it just so my legs match yours?
Yes.
Cool.
And
I
you're
won't go over 55.
just go get it and bring it right back here to my house. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's where we're going to take a break at.
Okay.
Give us about 10 minutes. We will be back. We're going to refill our drinks, use the facilities, and all that good stuff. We'll see you soon. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Woo! We are Southwest Gaming Society. You probably know that because you're watching our channel. That kind of makes sense, right? This is why Nick usually does the talking and not me. I'm not going to do a recap because I doubt anybody is coming in halfway through. And if you are, why? I mean, like, we appreciate the views, but like, start from the beginning.
Yeah,
you know?
seriously.
Yeah, dude, what are you doing with your life, even? Mary Sue, you're dropping the children off by Tildy's house, and you are taking Scotty home. Yes? Scotty's requested that Deanna go pick up his car.
At some point. It's not doesn't be like
Okay.
right now, but whenever she gets a chance. Yeah.
Cool. So you drop them off and you start taking Scotty home. We'll fast forward through some of this. We will start with Deanna and Weston. What you doing?
So, have you been to Tildy's house before?
No, have you?
I know where she lives. I haven't been to her. I haven't been inside her house before. I've been too nervous.
Only in his dreams.
Right?
Do you guys remember what you know about Tildy and her home life?
His
What was that?
pre-sleep fantasies.
Do you remember?
Well, I know
what-
she goes to my mom's shop all the time, but so I know what it's going to be decorated like, but
Yeah, I just have Tildy, librarian assistant. That's all.
yeah.
Yeah, I have Tildy, aka Matilda, aka Tildy, opposite of Frankie.
You guys also know that her mom is a seamstress and that her dad is unemployed and usually can be found at the bar. A quite mean drunk.
Okay.
And even though she's in her mid-20s, she does live at home with them.
Okay.
I'm sure Scotty and him have crossed paths once or twice.
Yes, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's known. It's a small enough town to where he's definitely known.
Yeah.
Tildy, everybody knows about her, but not everybody knows her very well since she is so quiet. You guys probably know her the best, and that's saying something because none of you have ever even been to her house. So you guys, you know where she lives. You go walk up to her house. Are you gonna knock on the door?
I'm gonna look at Weston. Oh, you knocked on the door? I'm so proud of you. And I'm gonna give him a pat on the back.
You hear footsteps coming up, and the door creaks open, and it's like the chain lock is still on there, so it just opens a little bit, and you see Tildy's face. Hello? Hi. Oh God. And the door slams in your face. And then you hear like her fidgeting with the door, and then opens it again and throws her arms around both of you.
Return the hug.
Tildy, you're not dead. I thought you were Scott.
No, we were in the hospital and then we dropped off Scotty, but we're fine. We're fine.
Scotty,
Pat on the back.
okay.
Yeah, he's alive. He's just
Is
got a broken leg.
right? Like hyperventilating, crying. You know, we've all had those cries, I'm sure.
like,
Yeah.
it's okay, Tildy.
Never.
Let's go inside so we don't make a scene.
No, let's walk.
Okay.
As you hear angry yells coming from inside her house.
Yeah, let's walk.
She grabs a coat and comes back out.
I like link arms with her, like not even in a like flirting way, just as in a like, please come along way and come away from the like angry yells way.
Yeah, she grabs her coat and you guys start.
I bring up the rear like I'm all cool because Scotty gave me his car keys. So I'm like, I can take shit on.
Are you like jingling them in your hand?
Oh yeah, I'm totally like.
So you're so cool. Are you guys okay? You didn't get like electrocuted or swallowed up in the earthquake?
Well, clearly not swallowed in the earthquake. I don't think we got electrocuted. I
You
look
were
at
in the
Weston.
hospital though.
Yeah, we kind of passed out.
Is Scotty dead? Is he okay?
No, his leg's just broken. I tried very hard not to see his butt through his hospital gown, so
His
put up in the
butt?
card.
He was
Well,
wearing
he was wearing the hospital
toadies.
gown when we left, so and I don't want to see that.
He was wearing
No, he's
toadies.
home.
It was fine.
Are you sure you looked? You looked? No, Mary Sue drove him home. I've got his car keys.
Why
Wanna
do you
go for
have
a ride?
keys?
Yeah, because his I guess he went hunting. I don't know.
Do
How are
know
you?
how
What
to-
happened?
Do you know how to drive a car?
Yes. This is actually laughing not.
How old is? She's 16.
I roll my eyes because
Mhm.
I don't believe Deanna, but I'm not going to try to stop her.
Do you want me to drive it? Where's his car?
No, he told me to drive. He gave me the keys.
Okay.
He trusted me.
I'm not gonna take it. Where's his car at?
I think it was over.
I told you where it
Bye.
was.
Yeah, it's and I relay what
That's
he
a really
said.
long walk.
We don't have to walk that far.
Well, I can give you a ride. I can take my dad's car.
Well, are you sure you don't want to stay out for, a while?
Well, I would take my dad's car and give you a ride to Scotty's car.
But I mean,
we can walk. We can walk.
if we walk, then that's, more time you can not have to be home.
That's a really long walk, though. As she looks down at these like little Mary Jane kitten heel shoes that she has on.
Oh,
Because it's like miles out to the woods, right? Like
It was a
miles.
40-minute drive.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we're looking at hours of walking.
I mean, it's
Days.
it's up to you.
Walk,
Tilly.
it's fine.
No, you know what? I mean, those.
I mean,
Ooh, your shoes are not made for walking.
I didn't mean out to the car. I just meant like we could just walk like to town.
Oh,
or
just go.
something.
Oh yeah. Let's walk.
yeah. For
I
me,
link
we
my
can
arm
do-
through her free arm,
Yeah.
so she's in the middle.
Why are you at my house?
We came to see you.
We wanted
Weston?
to check in and see that you're okay. And we wanted to make sure that everybody knows that we're okay. And I heard that the library is closed. And yeah.
Okay, well, one thing at a time. I'm okay because I was not at the concert. I'm glad that you're okay. And the library is closed.
Why is the library closed?
Water pipe explosion?
Oh, that sounds awful.
Was that because from the earthquake?
I guess so.
Did Frankie make it? Is she still alive?
Well, I mean, no one died. It's just like a water pipe. Like when I say explosion, that makes it sound really dramatic. Like a water pipe burst. Is that a better
No.
word?
But I mean, she wasn't like at the concert. She didn't get swallowed up or anything, right?
Frankie at the concert?
Yeah.
Did you get a concussion?
I'm just being hopeful. Anyway, Weston.
Frankie's up there. She wouldn't let me in though. She was like, she like boarded it off, and I was like, I'll help you get all the books, and she's like, no, you have to stay out. So I don't know if all the books are damaged or not. I think all the books are damaged.
Really weird that Frankie wouldn't let you in.
I mean, she said it was like a slip hazard. Like it was water everywhere.
I lean over and I give Weston a look like, Frankie's she's probably in on it. I knew she was an alien.
Do you say these things or you just look?
No, I'm just giving him these looks like.
But then wouldn't there be like construction people going in and out constantly? How could it be boarded up? Because there would have to be people going in and out to fix the pipes.
It's been like a day and a half, like 2 days only.
Yeah, so there would be people in there to turn off the water main and.
Well, no, I mean like it's not flooding, but it's like.
Then how is it slippery?
Because there was water, and now I don't know.
It just Frankie sounds like it doesn't. I don't understand Frankie not letting you in. That's all.
because like the water pipe burst, and then I was like, oh my god, we can get the books, let's go. And she was like, no, it's like, they haven't shut it off yet. What if we get hurt? And then she took care of it, but we was like, I can't go back to work because there's no, there might not be any books left. I mean, there might be people working on it, but it's like, you don't really need a librarian when there's no books to check out.
Well, is she at the library? Like, has she been staying there?
I mean, she doesn't live there.
Well, no, but I mean, do you want to go by and see if she's there? See if everything's okay. How it's going? See if she needs any help.
Yeah, I guess. Do you guys want to see Froggy?
Well, I feel bad because you can't go back to work and you love the library.
I mean, I think it's only temporary. There are other books in the world.
Well, yeah, but there's no other libraries in the city.
Well,
this town.
It'll be fixed. I think it'll be fixed. We can, I mean, yeah, I guess we could go by there. I haven't heard from her all day or yesterday, so.
Well, if it's only been a day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just whatever you want to do.
I mean, where's Mary Sue and Scotty? Are they okay? I haven't seen them.
Mary Sue's driving Scotty home.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, we could just walk.
We can do that. Do you want to go get a coffee?
Tea? Can we get pastries? Like a scone?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a really, well, I mean, you guys know the cute coffee place that's across from the library and down. You guys live here, Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Mary Sue, Scotty, you're driving. What are you doing?
Scotty's probably quiet the whole ride home.
Mary Sue's probably quiet for a majority of it. She's probably quiet until she gets to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Turn off the van. How much do you remember?
Come in for a minute.
Yeah.
Hop out of the van. Hop. I crutch out of the van and then hobble into the house and, set her up at the little kitchen table that's just, got one chair next to it and give her a glass of water from this faucet and show her my ass as I'll be right back. I hobble down the hallway into the one bedroom and I come out and put on some sweats and a white t-shirt and I'm carrying a little picture frame in my hands. It knew things. Mary Sue.
It being the thing that, yeah.
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 It showed me something I never wanted to see again. And I put down this little picture frame in front of you, and you see a picture of a clean-shaven, much younger Scotty wearing a Marine Corps uniform with a tie and a couple of ribbons on his chest. And you see a lovely-looking young woman standing next to him and a little boy, maybe 3 or 4, in front of him, and the woman's holding a baby in her arms. Slides it over to her. It showed me the day I lost them. Whatever it is, it fucking dies.
I am so sorry.
Don't apologize.
Thank you for telling me. When so it took Doc. I smacked it. I smacked the piss out of it. Because the kids were there and it was in Doc, and I don't know if I was trying to smack it out of Doc or smack Doc out of it, or but I smacked it and it grabbed me. She kind of motions to the bandage. When it grabbed me, I saw a lot about Doc. Doc's family. Doc was alone, very hurt, and a very dark presence around her in general. I don't. Doc did not go back to England. Like, you and I both, like, we know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to say anything in front of the kids. It seems like they're having a hard time remembering anything. Too much of it. Like, they have pieces of it, but it's probably best that they don't.
Until when? They're caught up in this too.
I know. I just don't want them to be overwhelmed. I mean, for Christ's sake, I'm fucking overwhelmed.
They're tied up in this too.
I know.
When I was 23 years old, I was leading 18-year-olds to their death.
Yeah.
And that was nothing like the shit I've seen in the past week. So, I'm here for all of you. In my own way. I'm sure you understand what that means.
Yes. Are you gonna be okay out here?
Yeah.
Because we have an extra room. I know that that's not something that you normally would be comfortable with, but between the leg and you are so far out here, and the closest people was Heather and Doc.
I don't live out here in the middle of nowhere because I like it. I don't suffer through a bum knee because I like it. I do it because I deserve it.
No. That is not No.
I've heard this spiel before.
I do not have a spiel to give you.
I understand. But the way I live is my choice.
I know.
It's my cross to bear, if you will.
I know.
So, I'll be fine.
I mean, if you really want torment, honestly, being close to River is probably more torment than you being out here.
I love that kid to death. What are you talking about? Besides, I don't think you want me close to River. Your
I don't
house
know.
will burn down.
I don't know. You're probably right.
Yeah. But I'm here for you all. And that does come at a cost. You all have to find a way to separate that thing from Doc. And I'll protect you while you're finding that way. And if you don't find a way, and we find Doc before you do, it and they both die. Do you understand?
Yes. I know that we need to be upfront with the kids, but don't overload them if you see them before I do. Slow, please.
Why do you think I play a dumbass?
I know. You're pretty good at it. You fool
Yeah.
me sometimes. All right.
You ever heard of Annapolis? The Naval Academy?
You know, I can't say that I have.
Well, you graduated first in my class.
Doesn't surprise me.
Thank you. Sure, it surprised Deanna.
There's a lot that would surprise her.
This is very true. Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
You make sure she doesn't wreck my fucking car.
I will. Yes.
Because I don't want to kill her.
Yeah, it would be unfortunate to
Yeah.
lose another member.
Yeah.
Cool. You can expect me every day,
Please
10
do.
a.m.
Yep.
I'll be out here when the kids are at school.
Well, to whoever I say hi. Give Brad my love, whatever his name is.
Bobby.
Sure. I'm sorry. I know it's Bobby.
I know. It's okay. So, if you...
I don't have a phone.
No, you don't. We need to fix this.
Tell you what. And I reach into a little side compartment somewhere in my house, and I pull out a little envelope, and I hand her like $40. Go buy me a fucking phone.
Oh, thank God.
Because guess what? That's what it would cost back in the 90s to get a
Yep.
phone.
Yep. I was like, yep, that'll about do it.
Yep. All right.
If you can find the one with the rotary, that'd be great. Because the buttons, I'm just used to the old ways.
Yeah. I got you.
Thanks.
Then I will be... It'll probably be tomorrow. Don't
That's
die
fine.
overnight. Send a pigeon or something.
I don't have... what do you think I eat out here?
I don't know. Mysterious old man things. I try to leave some mystique.
Thank you.
If I wanted to know more, trust me, I would know more. But I don't, out of respect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to go get your phone. And we'll see you in the morning.
Don't forget the car. Make sure.
I
Doesn't be
mean,
today.
you
It
left
doesn't
that in
have
the
to be
hands
today.
of a child.
For some reason, that child doesn't fear me, but I'm sure she would fear you. So,
Yes.
yeah,
And I do take great joy in that.
I can tell. I can tell.
Not many who don't fear me.
I'm one of one.
Mm-hmm. You keep telling yourself that. Pick up my purse.
You just
Okay,
hear
so
lighter as you
Yeah.
walk out.
I will say you guys get your tea and coffee and pastries. You guys go to sleep for the night. Everyone makes it home. Safety, warmth of your beds, all of that. Tildy does tell you guys that she does want to check up on the library tomorrow if you'd like to with her. So you guys make a plan to meet around what time?
Whatever time she's gonna check up on the library.
You know what? I wasn't really planning like you guys. I kind of just I wasn't.
Do you want to go like when it normally would open? Whatever works for you.
9.
9 works.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to meet for coffee first here?
Yeah, let's meet at the coffee shop at like 8:15.
Well, okay. I mean, I just meant like meet at
Okay.
like you at the coffee place at 9 and then like.
Oh.
I mean, like if you want,
Yes,
like if you wanted to get to the library at 9, like I guess.
Oh, I thought you meant sit and chat for a bit. Yeah, no, let's just get coffee and go straight to.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 at the coffee shop.
9
Yeah.
o'clock. Yeah. For the okay. Well.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Bye. And she just turns and walks away.
Bye.
We're okay. Did you want to see if she would give us a ride to Scotty's car?
Oh yeah. Wait, Tildy. Wait.
Yeah. 8:15. Is it 8:15? Is that better?
No. Do you mind giving us a ride to Scotty's car?
You okay?
Only if it's okay. If it's not,
Yeah.
if it's not okay,
Yeah.
we can do it a different day, a different time,
Yeah.
or my mom can do
You know
it.
what? I mean,
My mom can do
I
it.
would.
Yeah,
With
but
my dad's car.
you don't have to if you don't want to.
No, it's
Because I know it's your dad's car. So if it's easier to have somebody else do it.
Well, I mean, he's probably like he probably is sleeping. He probably, he probably went to bed.
Okay.
It's just like it's kind of dark out.
Oh well, if you have to bother him, then let's.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Mary Sue will probably
These are
help.
probably
It's okay.
hanging. It's just like she pushes her glasses up. I just I don't have great night vision.
No, that. You know what? That's okay. Well, thank you. We'll
But
see.
I said that I would, so it's like it's.
Well,
I mean, it's not a big deal.
no.
Honestly,
We'll see you tomorrow at 9. Mary Sue will help us out. Don't worry. I
It's
don't want you
always
to drive
better
in the
to
dark.
to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Safety first.
I'm sorry, because I thought we had decided that I wasn't going to do that. We were just going to walk here, and then.
No,
it
you're
was
right.
light
You know
out
what? I
earlier.
think
It was
maybe I
light
did get a
because
little
the sun was in
concussed.
town.
So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow at 9.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tildy. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. You sure it's fine?
Bye. I'm gonna start walking the other way.
Totally fine.
Okay.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Thank you for spending time with us as I'm walking backwards. Thank you.
Hey. And she just turns and walks away again.
I made that totally awkward. Sorry, Deanna. I made that totally.
What?
I
What?
shouldn't.
You know what? It's okay. I thought maybe, we, it's okay. Any excuse so you can hang out with her, right? And I elbow him a little, like, eh. Let's go find Mary
Furious
Sue.
blush.
Let's go find Mary Sue. I really want to drive Scotty's car.
Well, it is dark out, and try to find it in the middle of the woods at night. Maybe we should wait till after the library tomorrow.
The streetlight's still on the street, though, right? I mean,
Yeah, but we're gonna be trying to find it in the middle of the forest.
but you don't think he left like a path? I mean, if he drove over trees, I'm sure there's like a clear path, right?
Here's the point where we all find out that Ashley has never lived in a small town before.
Streetlights everywhere, right?
No.
Yeah.
No,
Are you
they're
guys
not.
gonna try to go out there tonight or no?
No.
Okay.
No, we'll
Mary
go-
Sue would have
Deanna's
nipped
just-
that right in the
Yeah,
No.
Deanna's just gonna be like trying to find all kinds of lame excuses to go, and until she runs out of them.
Yeah.
So everybody goes to sleep for the night. Morning comes, cock-a-doodle-doo. Mary Sue, you getting a phone? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a phone and head out to Scotty's. I know it's a little bit earlier than the 10 I promised, but I know he's out.
Kids, what are you doing? Meeting Tildy at the coffee shop? Cool. You meet her there. She's already there, waiting out front. She has purchased cute little frog pastries for you all.
Oh.
Yeah, instead of bear claws, they look like little froggies. And you see her looking really awkward, like she's holding the bag of pastries and like looks really awkward. And you see next to her as you come around the corner, Stone's throw Ralph standing right next to her.
Hi,
Tildy!
Ralph.
Hi, Ralph.
Hey.
What's up?
Morning. We got coffee.
We got coffee.
He points over to Tildy, and she's holding 3 coffees, and he's got one in his hand.
Are you going with us, Ralph?
I mean, I'm here. I mean, where are you going? I'm just kidding. I know where you're going.
I know, as if you don't know.
To the library?
Come on.
That was a joke.
Come
Yeah.
on.
You know I knew that already. I'm Ralph.
So,
I know things.
How
like-
did you know that? Tildy, did you tell him already?
He asked.
Oh, no, it's fine. I was just curious. I thought, sometimes I wonder if he's psychic. He just
No, he just asked. And I
everything.
told him. It was pretty simple.
no,
I don't know why he was
that
weird
makes more
about it.
sense. That's more normal. That's
Yeah.
Ralph being
It was
psychic is
pretty
kind of a
like
scary
normal
thought.
conversation. Like, hey, good morning. Hey, how are? What are you? Oh, we're going to go to the library, and that was really it. So
Yeah. So
mean- that's
Okay.
okay.
well, this isn't awkward at all.
Yeah,
Thanks for the coffee.
Bye, Ralph.
I mean, he can. Do you want to come with us, Ralph? You're welcome.
Thank you so much for the invite, Deanna. My schedule is full today.
Oh,
If you would have let me know yesterday, I could have maybe penciled you in.
oh man, I'm sorry. I'll have
I got
to.
meetings on meetings on meetings. However, he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a very small envelope.
I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dang, you're so fast.
I know.
Thanks.
I was told to give that to
Me?
Look at it. Look at what it says.
I look at it.
It says Phantom Finders.
Oh, it's so cool. Is it fan mail?
I did. So I know this goes against what I said, like yesterday.
You read it,
about
right?
not being like the messenger. But in this case, I am just the messenger.
Who
So-
did you get this from?
Somebody, I don't know, someone pulled up and there's a nice, I mean, Scotty thinks Scotty does have a nice ride, but this one was like blacked out windows and they kind of just were like, sometimes you don't ask questions, when you're like, no, you wouldn't know that. Sometimes
a lot
it's
of
like a
questions.
don't ask, don't tell kind of situation,
Okay.
and they told, and I didn't really ask. They said, the Phantom Fighters, and I said, like that. And they slipped that to me out their window, and I did not open it. It is still sealed.
I hold it up to my ear like I'm checking for a bomb.
I'm sure you know entirely what the contents of this are still, though, don't you?
Not a bomb. I do believe it's just a letter. It's quite thin. Bye. And
Bye,
he
Ralph.
Bye, Ralph.
Thank you.
walks away. He
I
still
do
has
like
his
it.
oxygen tank with him.
Oh, Jesus.
He's gonna go blind.
I look and I stuff it in my pocket for later and wait till we're somewhere more secluded to, read it.
Cool. Mary Sue and Scotty.
I get him probably one of the ugliest little tabletop rotary phones I can find.
It's the rotary phone.
The rotary.
It is
phone.
the only rotary phone that we can all picture from the 80s. Like that's
I'm picturing it right now.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I can picture a couple.
I'm picturing like one of the square ones that has the handle in the back, some sort of pastel color.
Or
Do
like
you
or
remember
like a,
Corella's rotary phone?
or like a taupe. It's like
Or
a
a
taupe,
taupe.
like a taupe color. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
dude,
do
mine
have
was
like a
mustard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ours was pink.
Mustard would be cool. Do you hook it up?
Yeah, hook it up.
Cool. Kids, you get to the library. And it is locked. It says closed for repairs.
I press my ear to the door, see if I can hear any sounds
Tilly presses
inside.
her glasses against the door. Do you
Do you see
anything?
anything? No, I'm trying to hear. I don't
You hear anything?
know. Do you see anything?
The library?
Nobody in there?
It's hard to tell. I mean, not unless someone's hiding.
I knocked really
Bang,
hard.
bang,
and knocked-
bang. Monkey!
We've got apricot cookies.
Do you have apricot cookies?
No, shh, it's a lie.
Don't lie.
You
Don't lie to
don't-
Frankie.
You don't
He'll
hear
never
anything.
let us back in.
You hear nothing.
I don't think she's in there. Do you still have a key? Do you have a key? You do have a key, don't you? Can you let us in? I'm concerned. We haven't seen Frankie. She's nowhere to be seen. Like, it's a little weird. What if
The rules
something
of
happened to
having a
her?
key are that you don't let people in.
What
the
if she
building
slipped
with
and hit
you.
her head?
That was like one of the responsibilities of like
What if-
taking on like the
Tildy-
key role
Til-
ownership. Is
Tildy, have you
don't
seen her
open
since the
before
flooding?
business hours. You lock the door after business
Tildy,
hours.
have you
You
seen her
don't
since
let
flooding? What if
people
she's bleeding
patronize.
out on the ground right now because she slipped and hit her head and then she dies because we
What
didn't
if we
go in with the key?
Do you think that's her car's not here?
Well, we didn't check
We
in
probably
back.
should've- We probably could have determined that
Oh.
right from the get-go instead of
Are you sure she doesn't just
giving her
live here?
name. I don't think I mean, unless she's got like a bed in the basement, but those are just like old books and
Well,
broken
what
shelves.
what
and
if
stuff.
what if we could just go in and help clean up and tidy things up, and then she'll be surprised when she comes back.
Okay, like maybe we could lay out the books and like blow dry them or something.
Yeah, let them air dry and make sure the pages don't stick together and
Yeah.
make sure nothing's
I mean,
damaged.
technically, you work for the library, kind of, Weston. Like, you,
Yeah.
Yeah, he volunteers. I volunteer to be his volunteer.
well, I mean, you kind of did, you know,
Did what?
tarnish the name of books the last time you were here.
How did we tarnish? How did I tarnish the name of books?
Do you remember it falling from the second floor?
I tripped and I fell, and it was a heavy book.
Just no tomfoolery.
Okay, I can be very helpful.
Okay, that should be fine. We're clean. We'll clean.
Yeah, exactly. We'll make sure none of the books are damaged from the
Yeah.
water.
Okay.
If there's any water, we can mop it up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's like looking at Weston for like encouragement.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Okay. She starts fumbling around on her keys. She unlocks the door. And there is like boards and stuff up against it as well. So remove those, unlocks the door, and you enter the library, the darkened library. What is Mary Sue and Scotty doing?
I'm at her beck and call today. I have a broken ass leg, so if she wants me to go somewhere, I'll go with her.
No, I haven't heard from the kids.
Are you worried?
I really want to tell you no.
Well, let's go find the kids.
Okay, that would honestly make me feel a lot better because those two little shitheads did not call me when they got home last night like I asked them to.
Yeah.
You know,
And I was totally going to add in that I did that too. And
what would solve all that? Getting rid of your phone.
I feel like that's even more. We just fixed your. Get your ass up. We're going. Help them get to the van.
All right, and where are you gonna head off to?
Towards town.
Okay, perfect. You all go into the library, and you do in fact smell like that stale
Ugh,
water.
it's the worst.
Yeah, it's not. It hasn't been too many days, but you smell that just like humid, stale, wet paper smell as you walk in.
Makes me think of my grandma's basement.
So,
She kept a lot of books in her basement.
yeah,
It's not a bad smell,
not a
but
bad
it's a
thing,
smell.
It's a smell.
see, I'm just thinking of mildew, like straight mildew.
I haven't quite gotten to that point yet, but
That's good. So is the water like, is the floor like wet and sticky?
it's
Or not sticky, but slippery,
It's-
sorry.
It's not slippery. It was the it's carpet because it's a library and they don't want people to make loud noises.
Mhm.
It's soggy, but it's not. You're not like wading through water.
Yeah.
You'll occasionally see a drip or two from the ceiling come down.
Why is it dripping from the ceiling? That isn't. Aren't
There's a
pipes like?
floor,
Well, if there's water
There's a
on the
what?
second floor for like drinking fountains or
bathroom up there.
Yeah.
You guys should know that.
so should. Yeah, we
Well,
should.
let's find some fans so we can get the carpet to dry out and.
Yeah.
I'll look around for some
Okay.
mops and
Okay.
stuff to dry with, and I'm gonna
Mops
explore
are in
under
the
the.
closet over there. Fans, I'm not sure. Maybe in the basement. That's where kind of where we keep stuff that we don't use or like broken bookshelves and stuff.
Well, I can go check the basement for the fans.
Okay.
There's no ceiling fans.
No.
That's weird. Yeah, I'll go. Does Prunky usually keep the basement locked?
They make noise,
That's true.
Funky hates it.
Will you show me where the basement is?
Yeah, okay. Let's all go to the basement.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And she leads you all the way to the back, like you're walking straight. You walk in. Remember, the staircase is like over here. The librarian's desk, and then in the very back corner is the rooms with the computers. In the opposite corner, there is what looks like just like a small closet that has cleaning supplies in it, but there is a latch on the floor and a really rickety staircase, very straight staircase that you can walk down into the basement.
That's creepy. Weston, do you have a flashlight on you?
There's a light. I mean,
There's
like she turns on the light.
But I mean, in the basement.
Yeah, no, that's in the. You can
Basement
use your
has-
flashlight if you'd prefer.
Well,
I have
wait,
my flashlight too, just in case the basement lights go out. Sure.
Okay.
I have it in my
I
bag.
don't know why they would go out.
you never know.
Fine. Let's go. Okay.
Oh, maybe before we do this, we should read that letter.
Oh, the one that.
The
Yeah.
mouth gave us?
Do you think it's a love letter from him?
Ew. No, he said it
Yeah,
was
I'm
through the
sorry, that
phantom
was-
binders.
I didn't think about how.
And he's like
not that old.
50,
No, he's not.
60?
I think he's in his 30s.
30s.
He's like really old.
No. Well,
That's
I think you
gross.
don't have a grasp on. That's fine. Wait, it was.
He's like twice my age.
How old does
Ew.
Deanna think
Anyway.
Scotty is? Jeez.
Shit.
A grandpa.
Like your grandpa's age.
You know how teenagers think.
I was
Everybody's
around
old.
when Cleopatra and
Anybody
Julius
who
Caesar
wants
went on their
to is
first
you-
date.
You probably fought in the war with George Washington.
You're the one that's like, give me a rotary phone like I'm used to.
You are the smartest dumb kid I know, Deanna.
It was addressed to all of you.
Yeah, he said, well, I mean, that's what Ralph, you were standing there, that's what Ralph said.
I was kind of thinking about tea and the frog biscuit. It was really
Okay.
cute.
I'm just gonna like pop it open and
She's like over your shoulder.
like,
What does it say?
I don't know, I haven't read it yet.
Well, read it out loud.
What does it say?
It says, check your damn email.
I crumple it up and I throw it across the room. Are you kidding me? This person drove all the way here to tell me to check the damn email. What the heck? Weston, can you check the email where Frankie and I'm sorry, Tildy. Well, Tildy and I go get some fans because apparently we need to
Tildy?
check our email. Is that okay, Tildy? Just it seems like it was really urgent. I'm so sorry, Tildy. I'll buy you tea for a month.
Just like can we just like meet up for tea and frog pastries one more time?
We can do it 2 more times.
Okay. Okay.
We can do it as many times as you like.
Womp womp. You know what's great about this is KT has never been a 16-year-old boy with a crush before.
Nope.
Okay, let's go get the fan. We'll go, and you're going to check email.
Yes.
Okay. Break.
I love Tildy so fucking much.
Right?
So
the
you guys
best.
walk down the basement. Are you leading the way? Or do you want Tildy to go first?
I'm gonna let Tildy go first.
Okay.
I hand Deanna my flashlight as I rush off.
Thanks, Weston. You're
You do have to reboot a computer because everything was shut off. So it's
Okay.
going to take a second or two, get you to sign in.
Yeah.
And you do see
Minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Yeah, a few minutes. Turn that power strip on. Wait for it to connect to the internet.
Boot up
Um,
AOL.
Yeah, exactly. You got mail. Tildy walks down the stairs, and you follow.
Mhm.
You see just a disaster. But it looks like that's just the way it is. There are broken bookshelves. Like for how organized Frankie is upstairs, it is just a mess down here. Bookshelves that were broken, seats that were broken, books that have been torn apart or damaged, you know, just the stamp things that they used to punch into your books.
The stamps.
And what do you say?
The stamps.
The stamps. There is still some water down here. When you hop down, there's still a bit of water at the bottom. But you immediately kind of hear like, when you feel it moving. It's not, the water is not standing still. It's slowly flowing.
Which way is it flowing?
Do you want a cardinal direction? Just kidding.
I mean,
it's flowing, I would say, towards the middle. It's flowing away from the staircase.
like there's a drain, or I'm gonna follow the flow.
Yeah. You're kind of making your way through all of this debris, some of it which is now kind of floating, because it's obviously got flooded the worst. And you, until you start pushing bookshelves out of the way, and you see a small but not minuscule crack in the foundation. What?
There's a crack in the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there was a big earthquake.
I'm like immediately jumping at any shadow that's near me.
What?
I don't know. There's a lot of shadows in here. It's really spooky.
What?
Swinging the flashlight around, illuminating all the dark corners, while making more dark corners with the
Billy
flashlight.
grabs a book and is like,
I don't know. I got a bad feeling.
What? About what?
I don't know. Let's find the fans. Let's
I
find the fans. Let's look for some
I
fans.
don't know. Are there fans in here? I don't even know if there's fans in here.
What's
wrong with why are you scared of a crack?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, can we calm down then?
I'll try.
Okay. I think it's just, I mean, it's probably why there was a burst pipe, like it got shaken.
But if it you realize that if the pipe burst down here, it wouldn't be leaking from the roof, right? Like,
I mean, I don't think the pipe, I think it's like, this is not the pipe. I think it just cracked, and then there's...
2 + 2 is not equaling 5 here. There's something, your math is off. Somebody's math is off. This doesn't make sense.
It's supposed to equal 4. I'm confused by what you're saying.
My point is, there was water dripping from the ceiling, but the crack is in the ground. Where's the water coming from? Where's Frankie? Why did she leave this basement flooded? Why did she leave the
ground? Put her
hands
on your shoulders.
She's so anal.
Okay. We're gonna go back upstairs and where there's more airflow. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come, let's walk together. Yeah. Slow breaths. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You start climbing I'm right behind you.
Don't stare at my butt.
I wasn't until you said that. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
It's fine. I gotta look somewhere.
I mean, you just
fine. No,
look at my feet.
I'll stare at my hands. I'll stare at your feet. Okay. Keep climbing.
I'm just climbing up and out.
You managed to get the computer rebooted, and you signed into the Phantom Finder's email, and another email from a random assortment of letters, numbers, and symbols was sent to you as well. that says, congratulations. I am so delighted that you all survived. But this is not over yet. You did not completely succeed. Be prepared for what's coming next. And that's all it says. And I would say around this time, Scotty and Mary Sue show up. You see that the library is not open, right? Like all the lights and everything are turned off, but the door is open.
Do you think they fucking broke in?
You know, I think that they fucking broke in.
Let's go kick their asses. Crutches hurt. Let's go.
Yeah. Park the van and hobble our way in.
You guys make your way in, same kind of thing, smelly, damp. You see Tildy and Deanna emerging from the back of the store. Tildy kind of has her arms, she's behind Deanna, has her arms on her, kind of leading her forward. Deep breaths, it's fine. It's just an earthquake. It's fine. You know, it's not a big deal. Yeah, we didn't get fans. It's okay. That's fine.
Deanna, Tildy, what is happening?
We're cleaning and drying out all the water.
See, just
Oh,
as
man,
Weston
there's so many
coming
people that
from
don't work for the library that are in here right now.
I'm glad to see that you were in here with them. We were making sure that somebody had not broken in.
I have keys.
No, exactly. That's why I said I'm glad that you are here.
Okay. We were gonna clean everything, and then Deanna got a letter that was addressed to the Phantom Finders that said, check your damn email. And then Weston went to check the email, and we went down to the basement to get fans, but it was kind of flooded a little bit. And then we saw a crack in the foundation, and I'm sorry. Plugged Deanna's ears. There was a crack in the floor. Not a big one. Nothing could pop. I mean, like, you know, it was probably like maybe like that big. You know, maybe like that. Definite foundation issue, but she kind of lost it.
Okay.
She started freaking out.
She's probably still stressed from
The earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It takes her. How you doing?
You know that doesn't work, right? Like she probably could have heard every word that you just said.
You said crack like 5 times.
Where is Weston?
He's checking the email.
Can I go check on him?
This is so stupid. You just hear coming from upstairs.
It's not upstairs. You're still downstairs with them. The computer's downstairs with them.
Oh, I thought that was up on the second story.
Mm-mm.
Oh, whatever. Well, you hear me yelling from the first story then. I just come over, trying to traipse and over to find everybody and just being like, Deanna, Tildy, oh, there's more people now. Okay.
We did not find fans.
Okay. What
Just
did
a
you
big-
guys find?
Just a big thing in the ground.
A
You
big
know,
thing in the ground.
a big crack.
The foundation was cracked a little bit from
It
the
was
earthquake.
a crack in the ground. And the water was flowing into it.
So
Yeah,
the crack was full of water.
This is Ashley laughing, not Deanna.
Yeah, I think
said crack a lot.
Deanna might find cracks in the earth kind of traumatic right now.
Yeah, I know. If you're recovering, you've been through some trauma.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can clean
I
the
think
library.
she repressed a lot. She doesn't remember a whole lot of what happened. So
We can talk about it.
so the email basically said, hey, you survived. Good job. It's not over. There's more coming. That's it.
What? More earthquakes?
That's it.
There was something about a letter.
Yeah, so Stones the Wrath told us that some dude rolled up in a really nice car, apparently nicer than Scotty's, and cracked the window open and said, hey, do you know the pacifiers? And like slipped the envelope through, gave him to Ralph to give to us, and then rolled the window up and it rolled back out. Like, you came to town to hand a letter, but you left town? Like, you send in.
So anyhow,
Put the
Deanna
down.
opened the letter, and the letter said, check your damn email.
And the email said,
So-
glad you all survived.
Yes. So apparently they know that we survived. You know, things withstanding. But also that, you know, more things are coming, but no specifics, nothing whatsoever. Just, hey, this isn't over yet.
Mhm.
So helpful.
So the crack was filled with water.
Yeah.
She shoots him a look.
The water was like going in the crack because it was like a crack and it was like seeping through.
That sounds like a bad thing for the library as a whole.
Yeah.
Is Frankie getting like? Is Frankie on top of this?
I mean,
Like,
it's closed. We're not supposed to be in here. We're gonna come dry out.
Dry
some
it
of the
out.
books.
Yeah. Is anyone else confused about this? Why the ceiling's dripping, but the crack is in the foundation?
So the
Well,
crack
the crack
wasn't filled with water. For the love of God, answer my fucking question. Was the
No, because
water
it was-
disappearing into the crack, or was the crack filled with fucking water?
It was disappearing into the crack.
Thank you, Tildy.
you have to excuse him. He's
You mean?
crotchety and old, and he hurts.
Yeah, he's in pain.
Fine.
Sorry.
Don't take it personally, honey.
He's mean to all of us. He does it out of love.
Yeah, I get it.
So, yeah, if the crack is not full of water, it's just emptying into some kind of void. So there could be some kind of giant cavern underneath the library.
You don't think it's just like sinking into the earth?
It could be, but this seems like a dangerous situation. Did you turn off the computer, Weston?
No, I came over to complain about it, and then I'm going to go back over to search about any other auspicious dates that are coming up really quick, and then I figure I'll turn it off and we should leave.
I pull a little book out of my pocket and open it up, and I start writing in it. And I say out loud, mark spot on property to bury Weston when I kill him. Tildy, why have you turned the water off to the building yet?
Yeah, it is off.
That makes no sense. Why is it still dripping?
I mean, it's like barely. I don't know. It's barely. It's probably just like dripping from the carpet that's all soggy. I don't know. I'm not a. I don't own a construction business.
That's okay, honey.
Where's
That's-
Frankie?
Home.
Where's she live?
I don't actually know.
I meander my way back to the computer.
I go dig through the librarian's desk for a pay stub or any information that would give me an address for Frankie.
So you have already clicked open and read the email. You go, Scotty, and start searching through the desk. When you hear payphone ringing at the front of the library.
What the fuck? I'll pick it up. Hello?
It sounds like a voice modulator. Took you all long enough to get back to the library?
And who might you be?
Someone you'll meet in time.
Great. What do you want from me?
Yeah. Nothing. I want to help you.
Then offer your help.
I have been. Were you not alerted that there was something going on? Were you not given ample information to stop something catastrophic?
And all that information is helpful now. How exactly?
Because you didn't stop something catastrophic from happening.
Well, yeah. Because clearly we didn't have enough fucking information. You want to offer help? Offer some help.
I offer what I know.
Great. And if we knew where you were getting your information from, maybe you could actually find something fucking useful.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Scotty.
You know my name. Congratulations.
Do you want my help or not?
Can you help us find Doc?
Doc is in England.
What about the thing that was controlling Doc?
I think you misunderstand what happened.
Yeah, because there's a vast amount of cross-referencing events that I can extrapolate a theory on what. Yeah, no, we have no fucking idea.
Do you want to continue to be sarcastic, or would you like my information?
Yes to both.
I can appreciate that. Doc has had that darkness within her for a long time.
Okay.
What you guys saw happen was the opening of a portal. And why I say you didn't stop something catastrophic from happening, you did stop it from happening to its fullest capacity. Instead of, well, I'll be honest, I don't know exactly what it is. Instead of this doorway, this gateway being completely open, it's now cracked. And things are slipping through, but they're small. I think what happened to Doc was an amplification of what was already in her.
Okay.
I will continue to send information from what I know, whether you trust my sources or not. Doesn't matter to me. When I feel the time is right, I'll introduce myself to you all. For now, pay attention to your damn email.
Well, we don't exactly have remote access to it, you know.
Put some ice on that knee and just hear click.
Who Who's on the phone?
A dead man or woman, someone, I don't know yet. We'll find out. Anyway, just keep an eye on the email. They're going to send us information.
That was creepy.
What was everybody else doing during this time?
Sitting at a table, try not to think about cracks.
Probably trying to keep her calm.
Weston?
The computer.
Scotty, on your way back, you see, because you have to walk by the staircase, you see that the staircase is caution taped off about halfway down. Like very hastily caution taped off, like from top of the banister to the bottom of the rails and back and forth. And nothing else was caution taped off. Weston, you do not see another email come through yet.
I'll reach into the waistband of my sweatpants and pull my hand cannon out.
You do not have any of your guns that you took with you.
I didn't get him back from the hospital?
Then they're going to collect guns during a natural disaster.
Actually, yeah, they would.
Well, you don't have them back.
Well, all right. I'll hold one crutch in one hand and I'll crutch down the other, and I'll break through the caution tape and see what's down there.
What's up? You're going upstairs.
Sure, upstairs.
You start hobbling upstairs, and you guys hear him hobbling up because the stairs are like stone, or like concrete, like open concrete. You hear him hobbling up there with his crutch.
Yeah, I'll come over around to the bottom of the stairs. What are
Shut
you
up.
doing?
Keep going.
You get up to the top and you smell something acidic and like a burning acidic smell.
I would have started to follow him when he told me to shut up.
It
Well, yeah.
smells like burning.
Smells
Okay.
like burning.
I'm gonna try to find the source of this acidic burning smell.
You start sniffing it out, and remember, it's the top of the library is kind of
It
just
circles around the
around.
yeah.
You kind of smell out directly, like when you walk up the stairs, directly in front of you are the two bathrooms, and then you can go around the perimeter of it. Do you, Mary Sue, you join?
Yeah.
Kids, are you staying down?
I would have told Deanna to stay down, but Weston was
Yeah,
in the computer room, so.
Deanna would have been.
Yeah. As much as I want to go up, I'd still be on the computer. Yeah.
Mary Sue follows you up, and you both, Scotty, you stop in your tracks, and Mary Sue, you stop alongside him, and you see going through all of the bookcases a perfect circle burned through all of the bookcases, and it looks like the edges of the books around it have been fused together and are kind of like melted and dripping, and it just forms this perfect circle going all the way through each bookcase. And that's where we're gonna call it. I don't know why I did that. That was our
Perfect.
monster of the week. We will probably, because I have other ones planned, we will probably be picking it up at some point if somebody can't play, or if we want to take a break from our regular campaign. Next week, I do believe we're going to be back playing the Slaughter Slayers.
No. Yes.
Sheridan will be back with us as well. Perhaps we'll even be in person.
That'll be great.
Eat all the things.
I'm excited.
All of the things. I don't even remember where we are at, what
We are in Olwen's home mountain, and there are giant ghost dwarves breaking through a wall.
right.
Big drills.
Fuck.
I remember because I'm fucking traumatized.
Holy shit, that's right.
Yeah.
We just found dear old dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's giant ghost dwarfs.
And we're getting free armor for Laura.
Yes.
For shopping, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's things that I said I wanted to buy, and then I was like, I have so much time to think about those things. And then I never did. Note to self, think about things.
Yes, indeed.
Shop. Cool. When's Fan Fusion?
Memorial Day
week.
weekend.
Mhm.
So 2 months.
Cool. If you live in the Phoenix area or Arizona surrounding area, some of these beautiful ladies will have a stand, a
Booth.
table, a booth
Yeah.
at the Fan
Booth.
Fusion. They'll be selling their goods, so come out and say hi.
Yeah.
And until then, we will see you next week.